You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight, it's another matchup in the always competitive Badger Large Conference. The Norskis from DeForest are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the field house. I'm joined on site by Aiden Voigt. He's the videographer and engineer for the Daily Dodge TV stream. Jack Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam studios engineering our radio simulcast. And we welcome you to this broadcast, which is brought to you by our presenting sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Welcome into our broadcast on this Thursday night. Glad to have you aboard. It's a busy night around BDHS. Not only do we have this basketball game coming up, but it is senior night and Pasta with a Purpose night here at BDHS. As earlier this evening, numerous service clubs and organizations here at the high school hosted their annual spaghetti dinner to raise money for the John Moser Children's Radiothon. And not only were there spaghetti dinners being served up, but they had some raffles going on, raffle baskets. In fact, I bought a few tickets myself and threw them in one of the bags. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, a lot going on here with Pasta with a Purpose out in the cafeteria, the commons area, and basketball going on inside the field house. Well, the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers coming into this one tonight with a record of 10-4, and the Golden Beavers are coming off one of their most lopsided losses in recent memory. Back on Monday night, the Golden Beavers traveled to Wauwatosa East and lost 90-50. So a tough 40-point loss against a very, very athletic, very quality Wauwatosa East team. And I was talking with head coach TJ Jalka, and he said in their defense, they were battling some illness. They have been battling some illness over the last few days or more. But he said, yeah, to lose by 40, he says they're just a better team right now. He says, we're playing well. He says, we're certainly in a good spot, but right now that team is playing at an even higher level. And he said Wauwatosa East, they're a force to be reckoned with, and I think Beaver Dam saw that firsthand on Monday night. Coach Jalka said, yeah, he's very confident that the team can bounce back. They've played well in conference. As a matter of fact, you look at the Badger Large Conference, Beaver Dam and Wanakee sit atop the conference right now with 6-1 records. Wanakee, by virtue of having beaten Beaver Dam earlier this season, technically has the top spot, but Beaver Dam and Wanakee are tied. You've got Oregon and Milton at 5-2 overall, so those two teams tied for third, followed by Monona Grove at 3-4 in conference. DeForest, the team that Beaver Dam is going to play tonight, is 2-5. Fort Atkinson and Watertown rounding out the conference standings. But Beaver Dam has played very well in conference, just that one loss to Wanakee. This is the second meeting of the year between these two teams. Beaver Dam and DeForest played not that long ago, back on January 7th at DeForest, and that was a 59-50 win for Beaver Dam. The Norskis got a big win at the Badger Challenge this past Saturday. They crushed McFarland by the score of 68-22, and that snapped a 3-game losing streak for DeForest. The Norskis had lost 3 in a row coming into that game. Their overall record is 8-8, so they've fared pretty well outside of conference. It's been a little bit tougher in the Badger Large. But that's a much-needed win for head coach Jerry Schwen and the troops on Saturday of last week to get that win. Get feeling better about yourselves, and now they go into this game here. Yes, they dropped the first game to Beaver Dam, but it's a situation that they didn't play that poorly, and it was a fairly tight game. So this is a game that Beaver Dam's got to be ready for, because there's if they come out and they're not ready, this is a team that definitely in DeForest could take them down, and they're feeling better about themselves, as we said, after getting back on the winning track last Saturday. I mentioned that it is senior night, and just a few moments ago at the end of the JV game, there was a short presentation to honor the two seniors, and the two seniors that were honored, Dalen Steinhorst. She's one of the managers on the girls basketball team. She's been with the team for the last 4 years in various capacities. The other person that was honored is one of the players, and that is Jalen Dronick, 5'8" senior. And Jalen will be getting the start tonight, which is usually the tradition on a senior night. And Jalen's been with the program for many years and played a lot of basketball. So hats off to Dalen Steinhorst and Jalen Dronick on this senior night, as they were honored earlier. Some presentations by some of their teammates, and they were given some gifts. And obviously, we're not quite to graduation yet, but we wish them well as they move on to great things in the future. Right now, we're going to step aside. When we come back, you'll hear comments from TJ Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. But first, we'll take a break. We're back in 90 seconds, back in 1.5 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 30 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with TJ Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Coach, good to see you. Big matchup tonight against DeForest. We'll talk about that in a minute. Senior night, we'll talk about that in a minute. I know you're coming off a very tough loss the other night to Wauwatosa East. In your defense, you're telling me that you've been battling some illness. There's some sickness running through the team. I would imagine that probably had a kind of a hand in what happened the other night.
For sure, but not 40 points. I mean, they got after us. So the credit goes to them. They were really good. They played the tempo they wanted to play. We didn't match it. But again, there were some circumstances that were there. But again, I mean, I don't want to really make excuses. 40 points is a big number, no matter what the circumstances are. So definitely, tough loss. Wouldn't see him till state again. If we see him at state, we'll be ready.
That's kind of an anomaly, and we're not used to seeing lopsided losses, in this program over the years. Are you pretty confident that the girls will rebound tonight? Yes, it's a conference game, and those are always difficult too. But you have a good feeling about the team being able to kind of bounce back tonight a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Toast East is #1 team in Division II, so the level of competition, they are the best right now by ranking and by they're undefeated. So in reality, some of it's that. But yeah, definitely, I look for us to come out looking good today.
Well, it's DeForest, and now you're playing them for the second time. You got them the first time. How do you make it 2 in a row?
Well, again, by controlling tempo. So, for us, we want to control the tempo. And we didn't do that Monday. But in most of our other games this season, we have. So, especially the wins. We've controlled tempo. We've done well defensively and holding teams under their average, which is always kind of our goal. And then, we get enough baskets and enough points to score and win the game.
Right now, I believe coming into tonight, you're 6-1 in conference. Obviously, you like where you're sitting, I'm sure. And are things kind of, as far as the conference goes, maybe falling kind of where you thought they might?
I thought that we could compete, which we are. I do think that, Wanakee's, got us by a half a game due to the head-to-head. They're very good. So that didn't surprise me. Oregon's really good, too. I think they're in third place. And then again, then we have a bunch of other teams who truthfully can beat anybody can beat anybody on a given night in this conference. So definitely we have to play well. If we don't play well, we can be get by anybody. And DeForest isn't the bottom of this conference. They're right in the middle. So they're a good team. They're a good test. Especially coming off a tough loss.
I mentioned that it is senior night tonight, and talk about your 2 seniors, and I know you're going to be honoring them right before the game.
Yeah, so actually we're going to honor them right at the end of the JV game, where we're going some of the other players and managers are going to say a few words. So Dalen Steinhorst, our manager, she does a really good job. She helps out wherever she's needed. And Jalen Jeronik, our lone senior player, has been a good rotational player this season. She's going to get the start tonight, and I look for her to come out there fired up and make some plays.
Looking forward to it. TJ, good luck to you and the girls tonight, and thanks for your time as always. Do appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike, and go Beavers.
All right, TJ Julka, he's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. Back for more after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospigglywiggly.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
The Beaver Dam area is a great place to raise a family for many reasons. A top-notch educational experience is one of those. Did you know that Beaver Dam is home to some of the best performing elementary schools in the state of Wisconsin? Multiple elementary schools exceed expectations in state performance metrics, and one of them ranks in the top 3% of all K through 5 elementary schools across the state. Now, to learn more about how to make sure your child has access to the best opportunities in the region, you can visit our website, www.bdusd.org, or follow us on Facebook. Back inside the field house, Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski are here. Bruce Kaufman is my rules expert. He's here. And we're just about set for girls basketball, Beaver Dam and DeForest. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the Norskies, coached by Jerry Schwen. And the guards are Jordan Derline, 5'6" senior, along with Merritt Mansky, 5'10" senior. Allie Armstrong, a 5'10" senior, and Brinley Goninen, 5'11" and a sophomore. Rounding out the starters for the Norskies is Alexis Accardi, 6'1" sophomore. So again, for DeForest, Jordan Derline, Merritt Mansky, Allie Armstrong, Brinley Goninen, and Alexis Accardi. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by TJ Julka. The guards are Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" junior, along with Emma Julka, 5'7" junior, and Natea Donaldson. Tea is a 5'9" junior. Forwards are Jalen Dronick, the 5'8" senior, and Abby Gutknecht, 6 feet tall and a junior. So again, for Beaver Dam, it's Shea Marie Ashley, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Jalen Dronick, and Abby Gutknecht. We'll be underway here in just a few moments. Right now, what we're going to do, we're going to pause, but we will keep it here as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Our national anthem here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. For those of you listening on the radio tonight that can't see it, Beaver Dam in white jerseys and shorts, the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. Meanwhile, DeForest tonight in black jerseys and shorts, yellow numbers, and yellow and purple trim. In the first half, DeForest will go left to right, as I see it, Beaver Dam right to left across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV screen. A reminder that you can email the booth tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. That's where you'll find us, sports@dailydodge.com. You can send in your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to send a little hello to Aiden Voigt or Jack Wilski. We'd love to hear from you. Sports@dailydodge.com. Our email box will be open throughout the game tonight. Well, make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth, with campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Glad to have you with us. Should be a good one. And we have our first email of the night, and I knew this one was coming, so it's not a surprise. But it says, here we are. The Eberleys are checking in. Skylar, Christine, and Lonnie say good luck to the girls. And, of course, the Eberleys are loyal viewers of Daily Dodge TV. And the reason I said I knew that one was coming is because I ran into Christine earlier. And as I was walking with the coach over to grab an interview, and I stopped and said, you'll still be emailing. And she laughed and smiled and said, yes, we'll still get you a shout-out. So the Eberleys, hello. And always appreciate their loyalty and friendship. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you would like to check in just like the Eberleys did, and we'll give you a shout-out tonight here on the broadcast. Just finishing up the introductions. Again, it's senior night. Dalen Steinhorst, one of the team managers, and Jalen Dronick were honored right at the end of the JV game. By the way, in the JV game, it was a little closer at the end than it probably should have been, but Beaver Dam hung on for a 41-38 win over DeForest. And it's going to be Allie Armstrong to jump at center for DeForest, and Abby Gutknecht will do the honors for Beaver Dam. Thanks for being with us, and here we go. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air. Tap is going to be controlled by Beaver Dam as Shea Marie Ashley fires it to Emma Julka. She's off inside the free throw line, kicks it out. Donaldson to the high left side. Dronick just hands it off for Ashley. Now she's inside the center circle, trying to set something up. Man defense here for DeForest as we start off, and this is a pass to Dronick. Now Ashley to the free throw line, inside the free throw line, picks up the dribble, bounce pass left block, fall away jumper off the glass, no good for Dronick, and that rebound is pulled down by Brinley Goninen. And at the other end, Norskis have their first offensive possession. 40 seconds in, no score as of yet. Traveling violation on DeForest. They'll give it right back to Beaver Dam. We're not quite 1 minute in. No score on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard, but it's very early. Beaver Dam trying to bounce back tonight after a tough loss on the road. Non-conference game at Wauwatosa East on Monday. And DeForest trying to make it 2 in a row after crushing McFarland last Saturday. We got a foul as Emma Julka was heading hard to the basket on the right baseline and got fouled. This is going to go on Derline. Jordan Derline, first foul. And here's Julka. And the first free throw is up, and it is off the front of the rim, no good. Emma Julka averaging just under 10 points a game. 60% from the free throw line on the season. And the second one is up, and it is good. So Julka gets 1 of 2. 5 rebounds and about 3 to 4 assists per game for Emma Julka. Fairly good numbers. And it's now 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first inning. With it here is Goninen. Giving it now to Derline. Derline, top of the key. Now she's on the dribble. One hands it right side. Brinley Goninen out in three-point land. She's guarded by Taya Donaldson. Pass into the corner and sent to the left side. Mansky fed it to Armstrong. Now back to Derline. Derline worked on closely by Ashley. Man-to-man defense for Beaver Dam. Pass to the right side. Derline ball fake. She's into the lane. Stops inside the free throw line. Pivots. Now sends it to the baseline. There's a jumper on the way and in. That's Alexis Accardi. And she gives the Norskis a 2-1 lead. We're not quite 2 minutes in on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Accardi averaging about 9.5 points a game, 73% from the line, 8 rebounds per game. So she can do a lot. She is a sophomore, but she's playing very well. One of the leaders on this DeForest team. All right, so it's 2-1 Norskis. This is Donaldson. Underhand flip. Baseline jumper, that's off the rim, no good for Dronick. And the rebound pulled down by Mansky. And now Derline will bring it across. She'll stop, pop a three, no good. Well short. Julka has the rebound off the rim. Right back the other way, Emma Julka. Hesitation move, she goes baseline. Underhanded shot, underlaid it a little bit. Derline has the rebound. Here's Derline to the other end. Ashley with her stride for stride defensively. Bounce pass into the right block. There's Accardi. Alexis Accardi. Pass was tipped but saved by Armstrong. Now Armstrong into the lane, through traffic, and missed the shot, trying to get her own rebound, and there was a foul, I believe. This is going to go on Beaver Dam. First foul of the game on the Golden Beavers, and it will be called on Gutknecht. Jalen Dronick exits, so does Abby Gutknecht. Lucy Gonzalez has checked in. 5'9" sophomore, shot is up and in. Well, Cardi hits again, 4-1. I looked down, I didn't know who shot it, but Cardi got it. 4-1 DeForest. I mentioned Lucy Gonzalez has checked in. And so did, oh, there's a steal. So did Jolie Dronick, 5'7" sophomore. Three-pointer left side is no good, off the mark for Mansky, and the rebound for the Golden Beavers. Jelka to the right block. Bounce pass out to Dronick. Jolie feeds Jelka in the right corner. She'll try a three. It's short, and that one's going to go out of bounds and back to the Norskies. So 14-19 remaining in the opening stanza. And on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard, it is DeForest leading Beaver Dam by the score of 4-1. McCarty handing it off. That is Armstrong, and she puts a shot up from just a couple feet away. No good. McCarty had the rebound. It was knocked out of bounds. I think they're going to call a foul here on the Golden Beavers. And they will. Jolie Dronick picks up her first, team's second. This email says, we're cheering for you from home. Alexis Accardi loved the Hoffmans. So the Hoffmans checking, and there's the aforementioned Accardi getting fouled as she was in the lane. So nice to get an email from the Alexis Accardi cheering section. The Hoffmans checking in tonight. Sports at dailydodge.com. There was no foul, just went out of bounds. Norski's inbound. Armstrong for three. Nope, it's short. Offensive board, Derline back to Armstrong. She'll try again. This time it's off the back rim, too strong. Rebound tip, Dronick. She corrals it. And Jolie Dronick will give it to Shea Marie Ashley. Couple of looks, but not able to finish. Still a three-point game in favor of the Norskies. 13:40 and counting left in the opening half. This is Donaldson. Slipping a little bit, but she maintained the footing. Out to Jelka. Three ball! Jelka ties the game. Emma Jelka. A line drive three near the top of the bubble. We're knotted at 4 apiece on the one call. That's all scoreboard. And we're a little more than 4.5 minutes now into the game as the Norskies turn it over. This one is going to go back to the Golden Beavers. Again, sports at dailydodge.com. Sports at dailydodge.com. If you want to send an email tonight, we've had a few already. We'll get to some more here in a bit. We love it when you email the booth. This is Donaldson, left side. Up to Gonzalez. Lucy driving. And pass was tipped. It goes out of bounds. Bounced around a little bit. And the referees say, oh, it is Beaver Dam basketball. Gonzalez on the near sideline. Down below us will toss it in. We're a little more than 5 minutes into the game. Knotted at 4 apiece. Here's Dronick. Jolie, right side for Ashley. Back to Jelka. Feeds Ashley again in the corner. She drives inside the bubble. Hesitation move. Now sends it out. Dronick sidesteps the defender. Sends it back to Donaldson. Donaldson driving down low, and they're going to wave off the basket. They'll wave off the basket, but there was a foul. This will be the second foul on DeForest. That'll even up the team fouls at 2 apiece. First personal on, let's see, that's going to go on who? As the free throw's up and good for Donaldson. They've got a 13 up there, but there's no 13 out there. It's 14, okay. Okay, beg your pardon. There we go. No, they're just getting the scoreboard right. I was confused. I'm like, who's that foul on? I didn't know. And Donaldson hits the free throw. Well, she got both free throws, right? What's that? First one didn't count? Okay. Or they did count the basket too, so it was a 3-point play? Is that? Okay. I thought they didn't count the basket, folks. I apologize. And she hit the free throw with the first one didn't count. There's a layup. That is going to count for Derline. So I thought the basket didn't count. It did. The first free throw was wiped away, and she got a 3-point play. The horn blew in the middle of the shot. So there we go. And that's Bruce Kaufman, my rules expert here, helping me out. What will we do without Mike Pereira or these guys in the booth? I mean, all right. That foul was called on Gonanen, or I should say the foul we were talking about earlier. Here's Gonzalez, and the first free throw's up and good for Lucy Gonzalez, who's a 64% free throw shooter, averaging about 8 points a game. She was fouled by Armstrong. Third team foul. And first personal. Second free throw is good for Gonzalez. Okay, so after all of that, it is 9-6. Beaver Dam on top. Layla Linsenmeyer checked in for Beaver Dam, by the way. She's a freshman. 5'7" freshman. And she's been playing well in her minutes this year. This is a three-pointer. It is banked home. Gonanen. So that three ties the game at 9 apiece on the one call that's all scoreboard. 11:20 and counting left in period number 1. We're in the first half. Tied at 9. Goot Connect, who's back out there. Lob pass, Gonzalez. Linsenmeyer, top of the key, sends it left side. Julka going baseline. One hands it, Goot Connect near the right block. Muscling her way in, shot is high off the glass. She scores. Abby Goot Connect with her first 2. And it's 11-9. Beaver Dam unties the game. Golden Beavers by a deuce. Here's a pass to a cutting Armstrong. Pass to the weak side was intercepted. That's Julka. Back the other way, using a little hesitation move, going against Derline, kicks it out. 3-ball Linsenmeyer, short. In fact, it did not draw iron, and it goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Norskis now with 10:41 left to play in the opening stanza. This email says, how lucky for the Beaver Dam girls to have the A-team of Mike, Aiden, and Jack. Well, we're very flattered by that. A huge shout out to everyone who attended the Pasta with a Purpose and to all the students who made it happen. 3-ball in and out, no good for Derline. Rebound Julka. Go Beavers! And that email is from our friend and colleague and all-around good guy, Cale Zomer. Cale, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. And there's a turnover. Back the other way comes DeForest. Addison Hoyer, a 5'7" sophomore, checked in. And she's in the right corner, takes a pass, fires a 3, it's no good. Got her own rebound, put back, that's no good off the glass. And she got another rebound. It might have been tipped to her by Miley Kuipers, a 6-foot senior. And there's Kuipers, a little hook shot near the left block. She missed everything but the finish for DeForest. And here come the Golden Beavers up by a deuce. So Kuipers and Hoyer were all over that sequence, but just couldn't get a finish. Couldn't get it to drop through. Donaldson double teamed out to Julka. Blocked out of bounds, and that was a big block by Brinley Gonanen. And now more subs on both sides here with 9:26 left to play in the opening stanza. So you were trying to say something earlier, Aiden? Was okay, now he says never mind. Sorry, I was in the middle of something and thought maybe you had a big tidbit for me or something like that. So, all right, here's Gonzalez. Right baseline move, shot is up, off the rim, no good. Donaldson, the offensive board, put back, counted, and a foul. It's an and one opportunity for Natea Donaldson. She already had a three-point play earlier, and now goes to the line to try and complete another one, with the foul being called on Aubrey Volenberg. Free throw's no good. Kuipers the rebound. Allie Nordness, a 5'1" freshman, has also checked in, along with the aforementioned Aubrey Volenberg. Now let's see. I don't see Volen. Well, yeah, there she is. Okay, she is out there. Inbounds pass. And that is Gonanen to the right corner. Bounce pass to Kuipers in the block. Sends it out. They go around the horn. Left side. With it there, Nordness. Nordness back to the top of the bubble for Volenberg. And here is Nordness again. Guarded by Linsenmeyer. 8:38 and counting left in the first half. 13-9. Beaver Dam with the 4-point lead on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Kuipers, hook shot over the defender. It's no good. Got her on rebound. Put back. No. Got another offensive board. Kicks it out. 3 balls on the way. That's too strong off the rim. But another offensive board this time for Hoyer. Boy, offensive rebounds aplenty here for the Norskies. They're getting second, third looks. Here's a 3-ball. That's no good for Volenberg. Box out and rebound. That's Jolie Dronick with a box out in the defensive board. 8 minutes and change to go first half. Donaldson one-hands it up to Ashley between the circles. Bounce pass. Gonzalez, return feed, Ashley, round the horn. There's Linsenmeyer. Pushes it to Gonzalez. Now Jolie Dronick out to Ashley, and they just are quickly moving it around. Ashley, bounce pass to Dronick in the right block. Double team. Sends it back out. Here's Ashley again. In the land of the Giants, kicks it out. Linsenmeyer tries the 3-ball. No good. She's fouled, though. And she is down, and she is not getting up. And she is in some discomfort. And they're going to come out and tend to Layla Linsenmeyer. There was a foul, as I mentioned, but Linsenmeyer went down kind of hard, kind of awkward, and they're going to tend to her right now with 7:38 left to play in the first half. Right now, 13-9, Beaver Dam leading DeForest. And so right now the concern is on Linsenmeyer to make sure she is going to be okay. Looks like it was her knee, her right knee, it looks like, is what they're working on here. Tell you what, let's take a quick 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Okay, as we come back to live action, Layla Linsenmeyer, the injured player, walked off to the bench under her own power. That is a very good sign. First free throw's up, and it is good for Emma Julka. But yeah, Linsenmeyer got knocked down, and they were working on her right knee, and hopefully she's going to be okay. Second free throw is no good. Now there's 3 free throws here because remember, Linsenmeyer was fouled on a 3-point shot. Now she had to exit. That's why Julka is shooting the free throws. Third and final free throw is good. She got 2 of 3 to make it 15-9. Beaver Dam by 6, 7:35 and counting left in the opening stanza. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. Jack Wilski, Aiden Voigt, Bruce Kaufman, Mike Tronson. We're all here with you tonight as the ball is knocked loose and into the backcourt, and that is an over and back. I thought it was knocked loose by a Beaver Dam defender. That is not the case. It's over and back. And now subs galore here for Jerry Schwen and the Norskies. Ava Schwen, 5'11 sophomore, checking in for the first time. Mansky's back out there. Derline is out there. And Beaver Dam with the rock in a 6-point advantage, 15-9. This is Ashley. One hands it up to Julka. Back to Ashley, left side. Alexis Accardi back out there for DeForest. Beaver Dam very patient here, moving it from side to side. Ball knocked out of the hands of Gonzalez, but she corralled it, got it right back. Jelka now to Ashley. High on the right, back to Gonzalez. Deep three, it's off the rim, no good. And the rebound was tipped out to Ashley. Ashley with a reload, giving it to Gonzalez. Jelka will try the three. Off the back iron, it's no good, and the rebound for Armstrong. Norskies have it. They trail by 6. 6:20 to go until intermission. Bounce pass into the block. Nice move by Schwen. Ava Schwen took the pass. Little spin move to the 10, and it's 15-11. So the Beaver Dam lead down to 4. Here's Shea. Shea Marie Ashley. Around the horn, right corner, they feed Gonzalez. Little post feed. There's Donaldson underneath the basket. Out to Ashley. On the baseline, now a bounce pass. Threads the needle. Donaldson puts it up, no good. Schwen the rebound. Talking about a thread the needle pass by Ashley, but Donaldson could not finish as there was traffic there. Schwen got the rebound. Here's a three on the way. It's no good for Mansky. And the rebound for Jelka. She trots ahead. Jelka, left side. Donaldson shoots the three ball. Yes! Natea Donaldson. From downtown Beaver Dam, it's 18-11 Golden Beavers. 5:21 and counting left until halftime. On the right side, there is Mansky. Pass was tipped. Ashley came away with it. 2-on-2 the other way. Bounce pass to a cutting Gonzalez, and her layup is good. Gonzalez turned on the Jets. Ashley got it to her. Timeout, Jerry Schwen and DeForest. Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 5:05 to go in the first half. And on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Right now, it is Beaver Dam 20 and DeForest 11. Again, a reminder that you can email the booth during the broadcast tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you. We'll give you a shout-out if you so choose. Meanwhile, looking ahead to tomorrow night, Aiden and I will be back at it tomorrow as we will go across the street to the Family Center, where the Beaver Dam boys hockey team will entertain Oshkosh. And we'll have that game for you tomorrow right here on Daily Dodge TV. Face-off is at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, our pregame show around 6:45. Join us for that. That's a Daily Dodge TV exclusive tomorrow night. No radio on that one. All right, Norskies down 9. Largest lead of the night for the Golden Beavers. Schwen post feed Accardi through traffic underneath the basket. Couldn't get a shot up. Out to Armstrong. Drives, right block. Shot is up, no, but a foul. Nice drive by Allie Armstrong, and she didn't get the shot to fall, but she did get fouled. So it's an all expenses paid trip to the free throw line for Allie Armstrong. And she will shoot a pair with 4:46 left in the first half. First one is good. Allie Armstrong about 59% from the free throw line, averaging just under 9 points a game. 3 rebounds, couple of assists per game as the next one is up and good for Armstrong, the 5'10" senior. 20-13. Norskies cut the deficit down to 7. 4:40 and counting left until the buzzer. Rapidly moving first half here on senior night 2025. Pasta with a Purpose night. Aiden, you were part of that, right, with the Pasta with a Purpose, and so I hope it was very successful for you and the groups involved, and thank you for what you do, by the way, and because all that money is going to serve some good cause here, good causes in the local area. Going to be going to the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. Yeah, they had a drive-up option tonight. Aiden was one of the people outside doing drive-up, and I commend you, buddy, because it was kind of cold out there when I got here. It was chilly. So thank you to all the student groups that put that on tonight. Here is Beaver Dam now with Gonzalez. 4:05 and counting left in the half. That spaghetti was delicious, by the way. I had like a double helping of it. It was really good. Meat sauce and a little white sauce mixed in. Oh, it was great. It was great. All right, back to basketball. There's Gabby Gutkanek banking it off the window. And it's 22-13. Beaver Dam back in front by 9. 3:45 to go in the half. And here is a baseline drive. Good connect blocked. Mansky out of bounds. Now the Norskis will maintain possession as Gonzalez exits. Jalen Dronick returns for head coach TJ Julka. Inbounds pass was tipped by Julka and out of bounds, but again, the Norskis will maintain possession. The pass was intended for Accardi. And they're going to have to inbound on the far sideline over by right in front of the Beaver Dam bench. With 3:37 left in the half. Norski's had the early lead in this one, but right now it's Beaver Dam by 9. This matches their largest lead of the night. And this is Gonanen, Armstrong, Mansky in the corner, takes that pass. Bounce pass to Accardi in the box. She was double teamed immediately. Kicked it back out. Here's a drive. Look out. And Durline just got tripped up trying to split the double team, and Beaver Dam got the loose ball. Here is Goot Connect for 3. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound for Accardi. I got to sit and have that spaghetti dinner tonight with Abby's dad. Mark and I sat together for a little bit. Aiden, you joined us for a little bit. It was a nice conversation. 3 ball, and it's in and out and back in again for Mansky. And it's 22-16, so the lead is now 6 for the Golden Beavers. 2:42 left in the half. This is Ashley. First bucket of the game for Marit Mansky. And it's a triple. Julka now slowing things down a little bit, giving it to Taya, and Donaldson looks back to Ashley near the big B and D at the center of the floor. Return feed, there's Donaldson. Julka around the horn right side. Ashley has it high above her head. Bounce pass in the lane. Dronick, Jalen driving, and might have been partially blocked from behind by Accardi. The loose ball comes to Gonanen. She takes it back the other way. Feeds Accardi. Accardi shot off the glass. No. Rebound, Jalen Dronick. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. 6-point BD lead on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Inside the free throw line, Jalen Dronick. Bounce pass, Ashley. Now to Julka. Julka, shot over the rim. It's too strong. And the rebound, Gonanen has it. She'll stop for 3 at the other end. Book it. That's a 3 ball. Brynlee Gonanen. 22-19. Just like that, a 9-point game is now a 3-point game. Minute 25 and counting left in the half on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. Here's a drive. Ashley, underhanded shot. She scores. Oh, my. Shea Marie Ashley right through traffic. What a drive. We're going to call that our Napleton 151 drive of the game as she went into the land of the Giants. Brought to you by Napleton 151. There's a miss off the rim, and Donaldson has the rebound. Behind the back dribble. In for the layup. Oh, it's no good. Everything but the finish for Donaldson. Great move. She just couldn't get the shot to go. 48 seconds left in the half. 24-19 Beaver Dam. Accardi underhanded shot, no, and she got fouled. And that is going to go on Abby Gootconnect, who was hanging tough with Alexis Accardi. Second personal on Gootconnect, 4th team foul. And here is Accardi. First one is up, and it is good for Alexis Accardi. 24-20, so the Beaver Dam lead is at 4. And we're down to 44.1 seconds remaining in the first half. One more. Accardi's next one is good. 24-21. We've got a one-possession game. Beaver Dam with the ball. Timeout. Beaver Dam wants a timeout, and it's a 60-second timeout, is it not? Yes, it is. Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just the ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
All right, after the timeout, Beaver Dam has it. Under half a minute to play until intermission. 24-21, Golden Beavers lead the Norskies, and there's a steal by Armstrong. She goes in and turns around after she stopped, puts the shot up from about 2 feet away and scores. 24-23, 8 seconds left in the half. Donaldson, left side, 5 seconds. Donaldson still with it. Step back three. Oh, she hits it at the horn. Donaldson knocking down the rainbow three right before the buzzer. And that is the way the first half comes to an end here inside the field house. After 18 minutes of basketball, on the one call, that's all scoreboard. It is Beaver Dam 27 and DeForest 23. Stay with us. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we're back for the halftime show right after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They are expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. AirCare's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. AirCare, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
We are at halftime of this Badger Large Conference girls basketball matchup. At the break, we've got a tight one here. It is Beaver Dam 27 and DeForest 23. Let's take a look at the first half individual scoring for Beaver Dam. They were led by Natea Donaldson. She had 11 points, 2 threes, and one of those threes closed out the half. It was a buzzer beater to end the half, and she leads all scorers in the game with 11 points. Emma Julka, she had 6 points in the first half. She had a 3-point basket and 3 free throws. Meanwhile, it was Abby Gutconnect with 4. Lucy Gonzalez had 4. Shea Marie Ashley chipping in 2. On the Norski's side of the ledger, it was Alexis Accardi with 6. Brinley Gonanen also with 6. A pair of threes for Brinley. Let's see here. 4 points for Allie Armstrong. A 3 for Marit Mansky, and so she finished the half with 3. Ava Schwen and Jordan Derline, 2 points each for the Norskis. And the largest lead for either side was 9. Beaver Dam had a 9-point lead on a couple of occasions, but the Norskis, after getting down by as many as 9, clawed right back into it. In fact, it was a 1-point game until Donaldson hit that buzzer-beating 3 to give Beaver Dam a 4-point cushion going into halftime. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Beaver Dam High School, home to more youth apprenticeship programs and advanced course opportunities than any other comparable high school in our region. As part of that recipe for excellence, students at BDHS have access to more than 40 college-level courses through their award-winning participation in AP College Board, their partnership with the UW system, and rich dual-credit programming with neighboring MPTC. At Beaver Dam High School, students don't just earn a diploma, they get access to a great jumpstart on their future. I'll mention it again. Tomorrow night we've got boys high school hockey on Daily Dodge TV, as the Beaver Dam boys hockey team will play host to Oshkosh right across the street at the Family Center. Aiden and I will be there for you on Daily Dodge TV. Coverage tomorrow night beginning around 6:45. We'll have the opening face-off at 7 o'clock. That's when they'll drop the puck. Looking forward to that. We were supposed to have a hockey game on Tuesday night, but the cold weather canceled that one. And canceled school and a lot of other activities across the region on Tuesday. So looking forward to getting over to the rink tomorrow. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute for the start of the second half on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile.
Cheer.
Columbus Family Dental,
Now cheer
now
louder.
accepting every kind of smile.
Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
We're just moments away from the start of the second half. As we start the second half, it's Beaver Dam leading DeForest on the one call, that's all scoreboard, 27-23. In the second half, for those of you listening on radio, DeForest will go right to left as we see it, and that means that Beaver Dam goes left to right. After tonight, both of these teams will sit until Tuesday. That's the next game for both of these squads. DeForest on Tuesday night will be back home to entertain Milton at 7:15. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam's next game is also on Tuesday, and they will host Watertown on Tuesday night, 7:15 for the tip here at the Fieldhouse. Rivalry game on Tuesday as Beaver Dam and Watertown will do battle. This is a battle here. We've got a whole half of basketball left here, 18 more minutes for you, and it's anybody's game. DeForest inbounding to start the half. Armstrong into Derline, and here we go as the Norskis move it from right to left. Who's going to come out on top on this one? Beaver Dam won the first game of the season between these two, trying to make it 2 in a row as a lob pass is tipped out of bounds by Julka. That was back on January 7th, so just a couple of weeks ago. Beaver Dam won at DeForest 59-50. Still anybody's game here, though. As the Norskis turn it over, pass is intercepted on the left doorstep by Gonzalez. So the Beavers have it, leading by 4. First offensive possession of the second half, moving left to right. Gonzalez on the right wing, round the horn, left side. Julka has it near her own bench. Back between the circles, that pass to Gonzalez, pushes it right side for Ashley, now right back to Julka. They're just playing catch up there, moving it from side to side. And now Gonzalez, looks like a 2-3 zone here almost for the Norskis. This is a little hesitation move by Ashley, driving through traffic, blocked by Accardi. It's out of bounds. Beaver Dam's going to keep possession, but Accardi did get the hand on it. Well, Alexis Accardi, she's 6'1", so she's got a good wingspan there. And she uses it to her advantage. Used it right there to play defense and knock that ball out of bounds. Ashley on the near sideline, up to Julka, top of the arc. Sends it right side. There's Shea. Pushing it up to Gonzalez now. Gonzalez backing up near the center circle, takes off. And lost the handle on it. Out of bounds it goes back to the Norskis. Oh, an unforced error there. She gets some encouraging words from Abby Gutconnect, her teammates, saying, that's all right. Shake it off. We got you. And now back to defense as this is Mansky with a bounce pass. Accardi in the right block. Guarded by Gutconnect, spinning. Double team, trying to go up and under. Shot is up off the back iron. No good, and Donaldson the rebound. Donaldson now. Right side pass, Julka on the wing for 3. It's off the mark, a little bit short. And that rebound for Mart Mansky. And now Mansky has it near the top of the silo, going out to Derline. Post feed too strong. Tried to lead Accardi, but it was too far for her and picked off by Julka. Now Julka at the other end, underhanded shot over the rim. It's too strong. And that defensive rebound for Derline. 2 minutes, 10 seconds gone here in the second half. Still 27-23. Both these teams are 0 for the half. But it's early, only a couple minutes in. Brindley Gonanen out to Armstrong, back to Durline near the top of the key, driving down low, and wait a minute, there's a shot, or a foul, I should say, before the shot. And Shea Marie Ashley just picked up her first team foul. We didn't have very many fouls in the first half. I think we had maybe 9 combined fouls, 4 for Beaver Dam, 5 for DeForest, if I remember right. Cardi spin move, counted, and 1. Well, I spoke too soon now because there's a foul, and it's going to lead to a 3-point opportunity for Cardi. That foul was the 3rd personal on Gutknecht. 2nd team foul of the half. That's the curse of the broadcaster. Talk about that, and then what happens? There's a foul. But a nice move by Cardi, and she'll try and complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. And it's up, and it is good for Alexis Accardi. I've got her for 9 points in the game now. In a 1-point lead for Beaver Dam on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard, 27-26. BD by 1, and they've got the rock. This is Julka to the corner. Gonzalez, baseline drive, ran into traffic, sends it up to Julka through a double team. Lost the handle, but saved by Ashley. Back over to Gonzalez, post feed. There is Jolie Dronick. Dronick couldn't get a shot off over Accardi. Back up top, working it left side. Ashley tries the 3-ball too strong off the brim. Gonzalez tipping the rebound. Ashley grabs it off the floor, and she's tied up. They call a jump ball. Beaver Dam has the arrow. What a wild sequence there. Beaver Dam is going to keep it as Allie Nordness checks back in for Jerry Schwen and the Norskis, who trail by just 1. Bad pass inbounds, and it's stolen by the aforementioned Nordness. Donaldson, oh my goodness, what a hustle and quick hands to knock that pass out of bounds into the Norskis bench. DeForest will keep it. And we'll have to inbound right in front of the bench as they get it in. Mansky, right corner, guarded closely by Donaldson. And Mansky just got her pocket picked by Ashley, but then she stole it right back. Out to Armstrong. Now to the corner. Sent right back out of there. Armstrong with a ball fake. Ran into a double team, maintained her footing. Gives it to Accardi, missed a shot, got her own rebound. Accardi on the baseline, double team out to Armstrong. Left corner 3, it's in and out, no good. And that rebound for Ashley as she goes through traffic. Cross the timeline. And ran into a defender, and that is a travel on Ashley. Armstrong was there trying to greet her, and it caused a travel. Norskis get it back. We're 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the second half, 27-26. DeForest trailing by 1. Nice bounce pass to Accardi. Missed the shot off the front of the rim. Rebound, and it's going to go back to the Norskis. What a pass to, I think that was Brindley Gonanen that got her the thread of the needle and got it to her in the lane. And wow, just couldn't finish is all. All right, off the inbounds play. Here's a pass up to Armstrong. Left side dish in the corner. Nordness for 3. Too strong. And on the weak side, Gonzalez was waiting for that carom. 13:51 and counting left in the second half. 1-point game. Beaver Dam has not scored in the half here. And we're over 4 minutes into this half. They do not have points yet. They had a 9-point lead in the first half. It's down to 1 now. Ashley pushes it up to Gonzalez, side-arming it. There's Julka on the left side. Hesitation move. She goes baseline underneath the basket to the corner. Gonzalez is open for 3. In and out, no good. And Donaldson was trying to get the rebound, and it was grabbed instead by Mansky, who threw it ahead to Nordness, and then Julka knocked it out of bounds from behind as Nordness was taking it up the floor. More subs here at the dead ball. 13:11 to go in the ball game. And if you want to send an email before the end of the game, you can send it to sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We haven't had any emails in quite a while. And we have a momentary delay here. Just checking Jolie Dronick to make sure she was okay. I don't know if they were checking for blood or what they were looking at, but checking for blood. But didn't see any. So we play on. Just about 5 minutes into the half. 27-26, Norski's trailing by 1, but they've got the ball. Here is Kuipers underneath the basket to the left corner. Nordness tries another 3-ball. That's off the rim. Offensive board. Gonanen put back. No, but she got fouled. Brindley is going to go to the line. The 5'11 sophomore going to shoot 2. Third team foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. First personal on Gonzalez as the first free throw is no good. Brindley Gonanen averages around 5 a game, 59% from the line. She had a pair of threes in the first half. Next one's on the way. In and out, no good. Offensive board. Armstrong in the putback. Armstrong with an offensive rebound and a putback. It's now 28-27 Norskies. They've got their first lead in a long time. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. Say I want to mention it here, but besides Jolie Dronick, there's a 3 in the corner. Oh, and Jolie hits a 3. That is a huge 3 for Jolie Dronick, 30-28. Beaver Dam back in front by a deuce. Here's Armstrong kicking it out. And heading towards the basket, a shot is up and in for Addison Hoyer. We're tied at 30. Also checking in a moment ago for Beaver Dam was Brooklyn Carroll, 5'6 sophomore. She takes a pass. She spots up for 3. Off the back rim, no. Ashley, the offensive rebound, circles the wagons and reverses with a right hand. And gives Beaver Dam the 32-30 lead on the one call, that's all scoreboard. 11.5 minutes left in the game. Gonanen. 3-ball, top of the key, it's money for Brindley Gonanen. Her third of the game. 33-32 Norskies. All of a sudden, we've got a seesaw battle here with just over 11 minutes to go in this contest. 3 at the other end. Jolka's 3 is short off the front of the rim. Here come the Norskies off the miss. Nordness around the horn. Hoyer has it out left of the circle. Now they go up top. Armstrong, Nordness on the far side. Driving, baseline bounce pass. Kuipers kicks it up. They just keep going around the horn. Now Armstrong near the top of the bubble. She's guarded closely by Julka. That one, Nordness. Now Gonanen. Nordness again, and Gonanen feeds Hoyer over to Armstrong. Left block, shot is up, missed it well short. Rebound tip to Julka. Here come the Golden Beavers down by 1 as we approach the 10-minute mark and counting of the second half. That was almost stolen. Here's Ashley, right corner. Sends it over to Julka for 3 on the wing. Yes, Emma Julka. Her second trifecta of the game. 35-33 Beaver Dam. This is fun. Back and forth we go on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Timeout, Jerry Schwen and DeForest, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam underneath that red awning. Been in business for 166 years. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
The gang's all here.
Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski, here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
.9:54 left in the game. Norski's inbounding off the timeout. Right now trailing by a deuce, 35-33. Beaver Dam leads on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski. On this Thursday night, Senior Night 2025, post feed intended for Schwen. It was knocked out by Julka, but the Norskis will keep possession. Senior night, pasta with a purpose night. Basketball, what more could you ask for? Here in late January, Accardi takes the inbound speed. Spin move, shot is up and in for Alexis Accardi. We're tied at 35, 9:22 to go. Clock is running. Donaldson shoots the three. It's off the rim. No good. Out of bounds, and I thought they were going to give it to the Norskis, but they're saying that Mansky was the last to touch it as she was fighting for the rebound along with Julka. Gonzalez in the right corner off the inbounds play. One-handed shot is up, no good, and the rebound was knocked out by a Norskis defender. Again, Beaver Dam catches the break. They will inbound on the baseline to my right. Lob pass in, and Donaldson will corral it near the midcourt stripe. Jalen Dronick feeds Ashley left of the circle. He's over by her bench under the watchful eye of head coach TJ Julka. Here is Gonzalez driving. Shot is up. A foul before the shot. It'll stop things. That's the first foul of the half on the Norskis. That's the second personal on Volenberg. I mentioned a little while ago that there really haven't been very many fouls in this game at all. That's only 4 combined fouls now in this second half. Well, and again, as I say that, now another foul on DeForest. Second team foul on the Norskis. First personal on Accardi. Julka off the inbounds play, takes the pass, drove to the basket, got fouled on her layup. Basket's no good, but she will head to the charity stripe. I've got Julka for 9 points in this game. Some big free throws here. First one is no good. Off the back rim. Well, this one to give Beaver Dam the 1-point advantage. It is up and good. 10 points in the game for Julka. 1 point Beaver Dam advantage on the one call, that's all scoreboard. 8:40 and counting left in this contest. 36-35, Beaver Dam on top of DeForest. Appears we're going to go right down to the wire in this one tonight. All right, this is Derline. One-handing it right side. Wohlenberg. They work it into Schwen. She's double-teamed near the free throw line. Donaldson stripped it away. Donaldson back the other direction. Layup! Yes! Donaldson scores. That one hung on the rim and then just dropped through. And there's another turnover. Steal by Ashley. Gets it from her rear end to Gonzalez, who goes in for a layup. 40-35, just like that. Back-to-back buckets for the Golden Beavers. The lead is up to 5, 7:50 to go, and DeForest wants a timeout. Jerry Schwen says we got to talk about this. Again, timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam, and it's a 30-second timeout. So we will keep it here, a 30-second timeout with 7:50 to go. Make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. with campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend. Visit morainepark.edu/first choice. So it's now a 5-point game with just under 8 minutes to go. Again, DeForest trying to earn a split in the season series with Beaver Dam and also win their second in a row. Beaver Dam's trying to bounce back from a very tough non-conference loss at Wauwatosa East on Monday. There's a steal by Julka. Ahead, the 3-on-1 developing. Pass, Gonzalez to Ashley, blocked by Durline. And Icardi took the deflection and throws it ahead to Armstrong. What a great hustle defensively by the Norskis to deny a layup. It should have been a layup for Beaver Dam. They were 3-on-1 the other way. That's why you never give up. You don't give up on a play ever. And they hustled back and they denied what could have been an easy 2. Give them credit. All right, 7 minutes and change left to go. Norskis with possession, trailing by 5 on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard, 40-35. Armstrong, well, she just one-handed a shot up and in. And it's now a one-possession game, 40-37. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 3, 6:50 and counting left in the game. Beaver Dam trying to keep pace with Wanakee at the top of the Badger Large Conference. 3-ball, right corner, no good for Gonzalez. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Norskis. Wanakee and Beaver Dam both sitting at 6-1 coming into play tonight in the Badger. Oregon and Milton are both 5-2. Monona Grove at 3-4, DeForest 2-5. Here's a right corner 3. Yes, it's good. Abby Gutknecht. She connects on a 3-point shot. 43-37. The lead is 6 for the Golden Beavers, 6:28 to go. And now here's Volenberg in the right corner. 3, no good. But an offensive board. Mansky keeps it alive. It's a reload for the Norskis, and then they turn it over as Durline's return feed back to Mansky was too high. And it goes out of bounds off her fingertips. Beaver Dam catches a break with 6:19 to go. Shea Marie Ashley will walk it across the timeline, met there by Armstrong, and a whistle. And Armstrong was called for the contact. So that is her fourth team foul of the second half for the Norskis. Julka takes the inbounds pass in the backcourt, throws it right across. Ashley, right wing side, to the corner for Jolie Droning. Now Ashley again, bounce pass, Julka down low, threads the needle, Gutknecht got fouled on the shot. What a pass down to Gutknecht, the high-low game, and she threaded the needle. And Gutknecht will go to the free throw line. Oh my goodness. We've seen some really nifty and good passes here in this game today. Some threading the needle type stuff. First free throws up and good for Gutknecht. I've got her for 8 points. She's having a nice night. Averages a little over 5 a game, and she's well above that. And second free throw is no good. Right on cue, I compliment her. She misses, but Donaldson the offensive rebound, and she got fouled on the way up. 44-37 now. Beaver Dam leads with 5:53 to go, second half on the one call, that's all scoreboard. And now Donaldson will step to the charity stripe. First of 2 is good for Natea. Natea, leading scorer on the team, averaging 19.2 a game, 75% from the free throw line. 7 rebounds per game for Natea. And the second one is good. 46-37. Again, this matches the largest lead of the night for the Golden Beavers. It's back to 9. 5:45 left on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Donaldson tips a pass and steals it. And then she shorted the layup at the other end. Now Durline back the other way, long pass ahead. Sent up to Armstrong by Hoyer. She refeeds Hoyer. Now to Durline. Durline, top of the silo. Round the horn, left side, there's Mansky. Out in three-point land, back to the top of the key for 3. It's no good. Too strong for Addison Hoyer. So Addie misses, claps her hands after she missed it. She wanted that one. And Beaver Dam gets the rebound. Clock continues to run. Exactly 5 minutes left. Baseline drive. Donaldson missed it at the rim. Got her own rebound. Put back. Counted and a foul. Natea Donaldson. She's a one-woman wrecking crew. She would not be denied on that one. She missed, got her own rebound, fouled on the way up, and now it's a chance for a three-point play, the old-fashioned way, for Donaldson, who is a Division I recruit. Already has an offer from UW-Milwaukee, where her older sister plays. Second free throw, yes. Or I should say the only free throw. She was only going to get one there. That's a three-point opportunity. 49-37. Beaver Dam's up by a dozen with 4:48 to go. And ball knocked into the backcourt. That's actually an over and back. Beaver Dam's going to get it again. Trying to think here, were we tied at 37? Or was it 35? Because now it's all of a sudden it's 49-37 Beaver Dam, and just like that, they've opened up a double-digit lead. Under 5 minutes to play, ball knocked out of bounds. Beaver Dam had led by as many as 9 in the first half. And then at halftime, it was a 4-point Beaver Dam lead. Norskies actually took a few brief leads in the early in the second half, but now it's a 12-point advantage for the hosts with 4.5 to go. And Armstrong just bumped Julka. That's going to be a foul on Allie Armstrong. But I want to say this is quite a run here for Beaver. I want to say we were maybe tied at like 37, or we're tied at 35. Okay, we were tied. Yeah, that's. Here's Julka. Front end of the bonus is good for Emma Julka. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Thanks for checking that, Aiden. Appreciate it. So since that, now do we have a timeout? We do. DeForest calling timeout, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM and Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM and Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Emma Julka at the charity stripe with 4:28 left. And misses the front end of the bonus. And we've got a foul on Donaldson as she was trying to grab the rebound. 4:28 left in the ball game. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. It's 50-37. Beaver Dam leading DeForest. And this game was tied at 35 not too long ago. Since that time, Beaver Dam has outscored DeForest 15-2 and now leads by 13. It was with the 12-minute mark? 4 minutes ago, I beg your pardon. There is a three from the right corner. That's good. Addie Hoyer. So it's 50-40 now. Still a 10-point lead for Beaver Dam with 4 minutes and change left. So with roughly about 8 minutes to go, we were tied at 35. And now a 10-point lead for Beaver Dam. Okay. We did have another foul called. Shea Marie Ashley goes to the line. Armstrong just picked up her fourth. Well, and right now with it getting late, there's a front end of the bonus is no good. Armstrong the rebound. I guess Norskies feel they have to foul here, obviously, to try and get back into this game. But the next Norski foul, Beaver Dam's going to be in the double bonus, so they'll shoot 2 the rest of the way. We're down to 3:49 left, 10-point lead. Beaver Dam on top, Norski's with the rock. It's not impossible to come. There's a blocked shot, tip, bounced around. Beaver Dam's got a 2-on-1 the other way. Gonzalez leading the charge. Layup, yes, Lucy Gonzalez scores. And now a timeout, Beaver Dam with 3.5 minutes to play. 52-40. And this timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in Beaver Dam. Let's take another 1-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They are expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Okay, getting late. 3.5 minutes to go in this ball game. DeForest inbounding off the timeout, but Beaver Dam's got the upper hand, leading 52-40 on the one call that's all scoreboard. This is a three-pointer from the left side. It's well short. Rebound knocked around, and actually Armstrong got it, and she got fouled on the shot. Brinley Gonanen launched the three and missed it, and then the rebound was knocked to Armstrong, who got fouled on her way up, and so she'll go to the free throw line. Shea Marie Ashley picked up her second personal, team's 5th. And the first free throw is a line drive, and it's good for Allie Armstrong. 52-41. Beaver Dam on top. And now 52-42. 10-point Golden Beaver advantage. Gukenik's going to have to race, and there was nobody ready to inbound the basketball, and Gukenik raced to get it into Donaldson. Driving at the other end. Layup with the left hand. She got it. Donaldson, 54-42, 12-point Beaver Dam lead. 3 minutes exactly left in the game. Clock is running. Armstrong. Pass knocked out of bounds by Julka. Right into the front row on the near side. Whatever happened to our rules expert, Bruce Kaufman? He was up here and then he left and he hasn't come back. So good thing we haven't needed him lately. Don't tell him we said that, though. And this is Derline. This is a drive. And a ball knocked out of bounds. Norskies will keep it. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out and a special shout out and get well wishes to our good friend Gary Whipperman from W7 Productions. He's battling some health issues as the shot is up. No good but a foul. Gary's battling some health issues, and we want to wish him a very, very speedy recovery. Our best to you, Gary, and we're thinking of you. We'll keep you in our prayers, and we hope to see you up and around very, very soon. But again, Gary Whipperman from W7, who's done a lot for girls' high school sports in the state of Wisconsin, more than we can imagine. Get well, Gary. All right, free throw, second one is good for Armstrong. 54-43. ED leads, and the inbound pass led Donaldson, who got to it, got behind the defense, and took it in for a layup. Little baseball pass in. Donaldson was the only one to get it. 56-43 Beaver Dam, 2:17 to go. Baseline shot up and in for Hoyer. 56-45, still an 11-point Golden Beaver lead on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. Clock is ticking with exactly 2 minutes to go in the game. Here is Ashley, wide open left corner, double teamed, sends it right back up to Donaldson. Now to Julka. Beaver Dam's just trying to play keep away here. And now Ashley is fouled. Looks like Derline down there, I believe, is who they got. Yep, Jordan Derline. And that's going to put Shea Marie Ashley at the line. 54.5% from the line this season. She averages just under 7 points a game. And the first one is no good. It's 2 the rest of the way for the Golden Beavers. Ashley, I always comment how she's one of the top rebounders on this team. She's 5'6", but she's the second leading rebounder on the team as she hits the second free throw. I love that. I mean, Beaver Dam's guards do a nice job overall rebounding, and they have to. Beaver Dam doesn't have a ton of height on the team, not like maybe they've had in some past years, so those guards have to be more active, and they are. Here's a bad pass. Intercepted. Donaldson came away with it. 90 seconds left in the game. 57-45. Beaver Dam on top of DeForest. So the Golden Beavers finishing this game very strong. We mentioned with right around 8 minutes to go in the game, this contest was tied at 35. But Beaver Dam has gone on a big run here, and now a timeout. Yep, we do have timeout, Beaver Dam. It's a 30-second timeout, as always, brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam, and they've been in business for 166 years. Catch boys high school hockey tomorrow night on Daily Dodge TV when the Beaver Dam boys hockey team will skate across the street at the Family Center. They'll be hosting Oshkosh, and we'll have it for you. A Daily Dodge TV exclusive tomorrow night with our coverage beginning around 6:45, and the opening face-off comes your way at 7 o'clock. Always fun to go to the rink. Might need a cup of hot chocolate or two, but we'll get through it, and it should be a lot of fun. Beaver Dam boys are playing tonight on the road. I'm not sure exactly. I forget who they were playing, and I don't have a score from it, but I know they were in action tonight. Who? Sun Prairie, was it? Okay. I know they were playing tonight on the road, but tomorrow they're at home, and we're going to be there. 1 minute to go. Beaver Dam has the rock and leading by 12. Well, this is going to be a huge, huge bounce-back win for the Golden Beavers, who got drubbed at Wauwatosa East on Monday night by 40 points. And so this is big. This is big for the psyche here. Now, granted, we talked about that Beaver Dam was battling illness. We talked about how good Wauwatosa East is. I mean, I think they're ranked 1 or 2 in their division, so they're really good. Here's Julka at the line. First free throw is good for Emma. But no, make no mistake about it. This is a huge win for the psyche. Beaver Dam needed this one tonight because you don't want, you want things to spiral the wrong way. Not that they were going to, but you just never know. Second free throw is good. 59-45. Golden Beavers lead. Step back threes on the way. It's no good. Going in, rebound. Accardi. And she underhanded it to Armstrong, who feeds Derline for a line drive three. It's too strong. Rebound. Donaldson tipped it to Jalen Dronick. 26 seconds left, and that should just about do it. Beaver Dam's going to run out the clock here. It looks like DeForest will call off the Dogs. With 18 seconds and counting left in the game, Beaver Dam can play catch. And they're going to get their 11th win of the year, and they're going to go to 7-1 in the Badger Large. As you hear the applause from the locals, down to our right, 3 seconds left. And that is going to do it. Final score tonight on the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All scoreboard. Beaver Dam 59 and DeForest 45. So Beaver Dam now 11-4 overall, 7-1 in the conference. Norski's dropping to 8-9 overall and 2-6 in Badger Large play. Let's do this. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll have our post-game report. We will get head coach TJ Julka up here for some comments, and we'll give you the final scoring numbers right after this break. We'll take a 4-minute break. Back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski, here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
we love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Shop the pig!
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospigglywiggly.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And we welcome you back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse to our postgame show here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Mike Tronson, and I'm standing by with TJ Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. A solid effort against an always competitive DeForest team, and I mentioned this late in the game when it was apparent that you were going to hang on here. But how big was this win for the psyche of the team after a 40-point loss on Monday? I know it was a non-conference game, but had to be very important for the psyche of the team to get back on the right track, feel good about yourselves, and forget about that one. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really talk much about the game on Monday. Truthfully, we just kind of tried to flush it. But you're right. Had we not come out and taken this one, that would have felt. This obviously would feel different. Then be the first time we lost 2 games in a row all year. You really don't want to get in any losing streaks, especially in the second half of the season. And we had to battle in this thing. They really gave us everything they had. We had some issues offensively with execution, and especially in the first half. We were better in the second half. We also, got a little more transition offense in the second half. That's pretty big for us. We really need to run once in a while, and once we get that really helps everyone kind of relax.
Yeah, early on, a couple times you got out to, I think it was a 9-point lead, but then they would come back, and it's like you couldn't shake them. But then in that second half, things were different. Now this game, if I remember right, and Aiden helped me here, we were tied at 35 with about 8 minutes roughly to go, and you end the game by going on a 24-10 run, basically. So, yeah, you were clamping down there late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we started running our 1-3-1 defense more exclusively, and then just varying up how we wanted to the 2 or 3 different ways we'd like to run it. That helped us as well. That was something that they would start to kind of feel for it, and then we kind of would switch a couple things up, and then it would kind of get us back in it. Like I said, the turnovers are big for us. We want to control tempo. That helps speed teams up, so we like to do it. Obviously, you give up threes. You can give up some rebounding. If I have a beef with our team in the last several games, we haven't rebounded super well. We were really good in the first half of this quarter of the season, I suppose. We haven't been as good. It's just something that we got to continue to work on. So, again, execution and really wanting to on the boards are huge for us.
I remember you told me in the pregame chat, you said control the tempo, and that was the huge key tonight, wasn't it?
Right, for sure. I mean, again, we have to control the tempo for us just because, again, we outside of Nateo, we don't have bona fide scorers. We have people who can score. We have several players who can get some baskets, but not on a possession in, possession out basis. And everyone knows that. I'm not saying anything that anyone they listen to aren't going to be like, oh yeah, right, I didn't think of that. But again, that's but getting some run out, that's huge for us.
I have to ask you, do you have an update on Layla Linsenmeyer, who went down there and she walked off under her own power, but it looks like they were looking at her right knee.
Yeah, they're and they have ice on it. I have to get talk to her parents just to get the full nature of what's going on. We're off tomorrow. That's good. We have practice on Saturday, and then we have off Sunday. So, it's good. It's probably a good time if hopefully it's nothing serious, and then she can just get some rest. And then we don't play till Tuesday. But that does start a stretch of 4 games in 7 days. So we're going to need her. So I really hope she's not I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, hope it's nothing serious there. Right. But, there was a little bit of concern, obviously, when she went down. And never want to see that. But it was good when we started at least walking off under her own power.
Yeah, it was really good that she could get up and walk, even back to the bench. I didn't want to have to try to help her or, have her lean on me or anything like that. So I'm glad she could just do that at least. Hopefully, her spirits are good right now, so that's good.
We talked about it at the beginning of the night, but it was your senior night, and there was a nice little presentation right after the JV game tonight for Jalen Dronick, and she got the start, of course. That was nice to see. And then your manager, Dalen Steinhorst, who been with the program in many different capacities over the last couple of years.
She played as a when she was an underclassman. So again, obviously senior night's a big deal. And it can be emotional. Jalen played well today, so I was really happy with what she did. Again, she doesn't give us, when she gives us minutes, we just need her to give us really hard minutes, and she does. So that's really good.
And her sister nailing that 3-point shot.
She's got a knack, doesn't she?
She's got a knack. She really does. And I tell you what, I thought Abby Guconnect was big tonight. 8 points for her. Again, she's going to get you 4 or 5 a game, but she's the defense and she's the rebounding. But tonight she had 8 big points. Lucy Gonzalez, again, we've talked about that. Maybe not bona fide scores, but those are big points in a game like this. Yeah, especially when it's tight.
Yeah, huge. I mean, again, I want to be deeper in our scoring. So and again, we're learning a lot about ourselves, and the hope is that even going into next season too, the end of the second half of this season, next season, that we'll be a deeper team. We have, our JV team hasn't lost all year. And we have some of them up with us, so they practice with us. And a bunch of those girls will be juniors next year. So I'm really, really looking forward to having a deeper squad. And again, I've seen our juniors go through this. The physicality of our varsity is the difference. It's not skill as much. Typically, it's the physical play. The guards are physical, even So when you get in a game, in a varsity game, they're leaning on you, they're hitting you, and if you're not really, really strong with the ball and you're physically strong, it's pretty tough. So again, that's where sometimes the sophomores, and freshmen have a tough go of it, or can. So again, really looking forward to some other, getting more scoring. And Abby's, Abby, for her, again, I'd love to see her average 8 points a game. That'd be awesome. I mean, we'd become a much different team if she can give an offensive presence every game, and get close to that 10-point range. And that says for all of our starters, that'd be great.
Right. Well, now, as you said, your next game is Tuesday, and that's the rivalry game, by the way, against Watertown here. Any early thoughts on that one?
Again, Watertown, I kind of know what they run. They run their 1-3-1 defense, and it's softer. So we're gonna have to rep that for sure. But again, we'll try to control tempo again. But it's hard against them because again, they really do slow the game down. They generally play games in the 30s and 40s. And we're a little more accustomed to playing in the 50s. And I think the first time we only scored in the 40s and we held them in the 20s, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm kind of assuming that's what that's what they're going to try to do, and we'll try to speed them up a little bit, and hopefully come with another win.
Well, I believe we'll be here for that one. Looking forward to it already. And TJ, thanks for coming up. And,
that's Parents' Night too.
Oh, it is Parents' Night.
Yeah, that's Parents' Night. So we
go from Senior Night to Parents' Night.
Yeah, we don't have that many home games left, so we got to do all these. You got to do all these fun things. So
there's a night for everybody, isn't there?
You know it.
Now there's no broadcasters. That's okay. They don't want that anyway.
Every night's broadcaster night.
That's
Mike.
true. Every night's a broadcaster's night. Good to see you, TJ. Thanks for coming up, buddy.
Mike.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks. Go Beavers.
All right, that's TJ Julka joining us on the post-game show as he gets untangled from his headset. Thanks for coming up, Coach. And let's run down the final individual scoring from this one for the victorious Golden Beavers as they improved to 11-4 overall and 7-1 in Badger large play. They were paced by Natea Donaldson. She was lights out once again, led all scorers in the game with 11 points in the first half, 11 more in the second. Emma Julka, 13 points for Emma, including a pair of threes. She had 2 threes, and she had 7 points all from the free throw line. So that's how she accounted for 13 tonight. 8 points for Lucy Gonzalez and another 8 for Abby Gutconnect. 5 points for Shea Marie Ashley, and Jolie Dronick hit that 3 I talked about. She finished the game with 3. DeForest, they were led by Alexis Icardi and Allie Armstrong, 11 points each for those 2 players. 9 points for Brinley Goninen. 7 for Addie Hoyer, all coming in the second half, including a 3-point basket. And rounding out the scoring, it was Marit Mansky with a triple. She finished with 3. Jordan Derline and Ava Schwen, 2 points each for the Norskis, who dropped to 8 and 9 overall and 2 and 6 in conference play. Both of these teams are off until Tuesday. DeForest on Tuesday night will host Milton, and that will be a 7:15 start for them. And, of course, I mentioned Beaver Dam is home on Tuesday night, the 28th of January, hosting Watertown in the rivalry game. That will be a 7:15 start. So that is pretty much going to wrap it up here for us. We want to remind you again to join us on Daily Dodge TV tomorrow night. Boys high school hockey as Beaver Dam skates against Oshkosh over at the Family Center. Aiden and I will be there. Coverage starting at 6:45. The opening face-off is at 7 bells. And tonight's game has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Today's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Final score tonight on the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All scoreboard. Beaver Dam a winner, knocking off DeForest by the score of 59-45. That's going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Want to thank Jack Wilski back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios for engineering our radio simulcast. Aiden Voigt, producer, engineer, videographer for Daily Dodge TV. Bruce Kaufman, our rules expert. And for that cast of thousands, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from the field house. Have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow night on Daily Dodge TV. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 14